My name is Anuradha. Since childhood, my mother and father had raised me with great love and affection. My life was very happy. But a turning point came that changed everything. When I passed 12th grade and went to college, my mother suddenly passed away. This was a huge shock for both me and my father. After Mom's passing, our house became desolate. I was 20 years old at the time, and all the responsibilities of the household fell on my shoulders. My father is a farmer. After Mom's passing, he stopped going to the fields and leased them out to someone else. Most of his time began to be spent just sleeping. I often tried to explain to him that the sorrow of Mom's passing will always be with us, but we must try to move forward in life. However, every time I said this, Papa would start crying. Seeing his condition would break my heart too. I realized that I was the only support left in his life. But there was something strange. A few months after Mom's passing, Papa's behavior towards me started to change. Earlier, he didn't talk to me much, but now he began to support me in everything. He advised me to wear jeans and a t-shirt, which felt a little strange because he had never said such a thing before. Slowly, I realized that something was going on in his mind, but I couldn't understand what it was. One morning, I went to his room to wake him up. He was sound asleep. I woke him up and said, "Papa, it's 8 a.m. Breakfast is ready. Please wake up." He turned over and said, "Beta, let me sleep a little longer." I explained to him that sleeping too much could harm his health. After having breakfast, Papa said to me, "Beta, I need to talk to you about something." I eagerly asked, "What is it, Papa?" He hesitated a little and said, "Not now, I'll tell you later." Hearing this, many questions arose in my mind. What could it be that he couldn't tell me right now? I went to the kitchen to cook, but my mind kept going back to his words. Because of this, one roti even got burnt. Papa laughed and said, "It's all right, Beta. Mistakes happen with humans." After eating, Papa called me to his room. He looked serious. He said, "Beta, after your mother's passing, I feel very lonely. I want you to fill that space in my life that your mother left empty." Hearing this, I was stunned. I asked him, "Papa, what are you trying to say?" He said, "Beta, I want you to wear jeans and a t-shirt, just like your mother. She used to dress like that when she was unmarried. I want to see you in that form." Hearing this, my mind went numb. I couldn't understand what was happening. I said, "Papa, I can do anything for your happiness but this." Papa ignored what I said and continued, "If you don't have jeans, I will buy them for you. Just obey me." His strange request shook me to the core. This was the turning point in my life that I had never even dreamt of. From that day on, my perspective towards Papa completely changed. I began to wonder how a father's feelings towards his daughter could be so strange. What was going on in his mind was beyond my comprehension. I thought, "I don't wear jeans anyway." He said, "No problem, Beta. We will go shopping today itself and buy nice clothes." I said, "Okay, Papa, I'll get ready, and then we will go." After that, I went to the washroom to take a bath. A mountain of thoughts had erupted in my mind. The only question in my mind was why Papa wanted to see me in jeans. I knew he was deeply traumatized after Mom's passing, but instead of giving his daughter good values, he was asking me to become like my mother. But I couldn't refuse Papa because I had no one else but him. When I was bathed and ready, Papa was waiting for me. "Beta, are you ready? Should we go then?" I said, "Yes, Papa, I'm ready." After that, I sat on the bike with Papa, and we left for shopping. I bought the jeans that Papa liked, and then we returned home. It was 5 to 8 p.m. when we reached home. So, I said, "Papa, I'll make dinner for you now." But Papa started saying, "Beta, I'll eat dinner later. First, I want to see you in these clothes." "But Papa, I will wear them tomorrow morning." Papa insisted, "Beta, no buts. You have to wear them right now." I couldn't refuse Papa. I said, "Okay, Papa. As you wish." After that, I took the clothes, went to my room to change, and then came out wearing them. Papa kept staring at me and said, "Beta, you look very beautiful in these clothes. Seeing you makes my heart happy. Beta, your mother also used to wear clothes like this." "Papa, praising me, came near me and started circling around me, looking at me thoroughly. I said, "Papa, I'm your own daughter. Stop it, I live right in front of you day and night." But Papa said, "Beta, you do live here day and night, but not in these clothes. You look very good in these clothes. Come on, Beta, let's take a selfie." Saying this, Papa stood next to me, put his hand on my shoulder, and took a selfie. After that, I went to the kitchen to cook, but Papa followed me there and was watching me from behind. I quickly made the food. I felt shy wearing jeans in front of Papa, but what could I do? I had to do all this for Papa. After eating, when we went to sleep, Papa asked, "Beta, can I come and sleep in your room today? I'm not feeling well today. My head also hurts." I said, "Okay, Papa, come." I invited Papa to my room and then massaged his head. I asked Papa, "Papa, how do you feel now?" Papa said, "Beta, I feel fine. But, Beta, I need to talk to you about something." I said to Papa, "What is there to ask, Papa?" "I want you, Beta, not to get married and stay with me forever." "Look, Beta, I know it's necessary to get married. But if you go to your in-laws' house, who will take care of your Papa then? I want what your mother used to give me, and I want that from you. Papa, please speak clearly. What do you want to say?" Then Papa hinted at me and said, "Beta, I only want one thing from you." I said, "Papa, what kind of things are you talking about? We are bound by the relationship of father and daughter. How can we do this? What will people think about us?" Then my Papa said, "Beta, they will only think if they see." Saying this, Papa talked a lot and compelled me to do so, and then, falling for Papa's words, I couldn't control myself. I did everything with Papa that he wanted. I was also happy with Papa, and then things continued like this between us. After many days, I refused Papa, saying that doing this was not good. After that, Papa listened to me. Papa also understood that doing all this was not right. After that, Papa got married a second time, and then I got married. So, friends, this was the story. The purpose of this story of a father and his daughter is not at all to provoke anyone. The lesson we learn from this story is that we should live life with good values.